ba 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 ba. Look, hey, if you're Eagles fan, you know we was going through it this past weekend.
Look, he got a mic.
Golly. But just like the dogs we are, we pulled through once again.
I don't know what it is, but every time we face these damn Commanders, we already faced them once this year, so thankfully that was it. We swept them 2-0 in the season. Last year we had a problem with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
They actually gave us our first loss of the season last year.
Mm-hmm. So it's great that we could get these out of them, yo.
Facts. And I'm not mad because the thing is, it's like we still won. We're 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
We still won.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ugly win, but a win is a win. Wins aren't easy to come along. This, bro, this is the big leagues, bro. This is the big leagues. They're not easy. They don't just hand out wins to you.
Exactly. You still have to show up and play. And I'm not naive. We talked about this. I'm not so naive to say, like, when I'm going against a team where I know there's a team ahead of us, that I disregard everything that they do or done or are about or capable of. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you can't just look at the calendar and be like, oh, the Commanders.
Nah.
I mean, look, we lost to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
No Aaron Rodgers. And it's stout defense.
And even though I said that about our opponents, remember, I wish the same about us because you know we show up and show out every damn time. Come on.
Facts. Before we start, we'll get our munch on. I was at the corner store, and it's been a while because a lot of the snacks that we see, they're kind of getting repetitive. Like, we see the same ones. But I went and I saw another little baby all-in hot flavor. Can you please tell me what's going on over here? What is all the flavors he got?
Salt and vinegar, BBQ, onion, garlic, cayenne pepper, and more. I didn't know you could add more on top of that.
It's crazy. That's crazy. All right. As we crack this open, we'll give you some stats on what happened this past weekend. Jalen Hurts threw for 319 yards and 4 touchdowns. Amazing. Crazy. Wild. My man is getting on a groove. Even on a bruised knee, the man looked crazy. Before the half, he was limping in the hurry-up huddle. You see him limping as he's saying, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Crazy. It's crazy. What happened? They look good? They taste good?
They're peculiar.
Okay. And, yeah, the man still pulled out all the bells and whistles and the tricks or whatever you want to call it. And he's looking more and more like a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay. Obviously.
I think that's the and more attack. I don't know. Because the sour cream comes right away. No, not sour cream. The salt and vinegar comes right away. But the thing is, when the salt and vinegar comes, it doesn't kick the door down by itself. There's someone standing right next to it.
Like a lot of stuff going on.
There's something right there. I don't know. The salt and vinegar kicks down your door with a SWAT team of flavors. That's what it is. You see what I mean?
Garlic, onion.
Garlic, onion. You come coming through the door. Bang, 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 bang. And you think it's over. If you're in cuffs, then an and more comes through and stomps
What's
you
the
out.
and more?
The and more is unnecessary.
I don't know what the and more is, but anyway.
If, let me take one more bite of that. If you had to eat these with chips, what chips I said eat these with chips. If you had to eat this with a sandwich, what in particular would you eat these with?
I'm not gonna lie. It has to be a very plain sandwich.
Yeah, because
you ready for this? You ready for this? A regular bologna and mustard sandwich.
What did you say? Arugula?
Bologna.
I don't know about bologna.
Bologna and cheese. That's it.
I see what you're saying.
It's regular.
Did you just say arugula?
No. Regular.
Oh, you said regular. I thought you said
bologna and cheese sandwich because of how crazy that smacks.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna be hard pressed to figure out what perfect sandwich to go with this.
It has to be plain.
You get no lettuce.
Oh yeah, you could throw that. But what I'm saying is, don't. Don't add no extra salt, pepper, vinegar.
No. It doesn't need that.
Don't add no hot sauce. Don't add nothing to the sandwich. The sandwich could be dry. That's how my mouth is salivating because of how much flavor is in these chips. It's crazy. It's crazy.
1 through 10, what are you giving those?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Wow, I'll give it 6.57.
It's a little too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you're a person
You gotta
that
have it with something.
Yeah, and usually the little babies, out of all the ones we tried, the little babies are good. The good ones. These ones
like
are kind of
salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, cayenne pepper, and the cayenne pepper.
That's what did
That's
it.
what's slapping me in the face.
Let me take it back. Remember when I said salt and vinegar just kicked out the door, but he's standing there with someone. It's cayenne. Cayenne is like, you're like, y'all together? Why?
With a battering ram.
Cayenne's holding the back. So the salt and vinegar is not in knocking. Cayenne is with the battering ram. BBQ's on the mega horn. We know it.
Garlic and onion comes afterwards. Like, all right, let's go. Swatch it.
Before we digress, let them know what the Eagles are doing.
Okay. So, A.J. Brown had 8 receptions, 130 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day.
My boy.
Improving his game streak of 6 with 125 plus yards, which is now a historic record. He surpasses Calvin Johnson with the 6th game in a row with 125 plus yards in a game.
Pay homage.
That's crazy to me.
And that one-handed catch he had in the end zone. Mwah!
Crazy. Bro, he was targeted 8 times, caught the ball 8 times. Wait, let's not go ahead and just shine the light on my boy AJ because that's great. That's great what you're doing. I love it. Devontae Smith, 7 receptions, 99 yards, and a touchdown. 7 targets, 7 catches. Jalen Hurts was 15 for 15, 229 yards, and 3 touchdowns when throwing to the wide receiver duo A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. If it wasn't for A.J. Brown wilding out and having these ridiculous numbers throughout 6 games, Devontae Smith is right there, bro. Devontae Smith is right there.
A lot of precision going on.
Like, I understand a few games back, it was ugly. He dropped a couple passes during the Jets game. Since then, he's been showing up.
That Eagles that played that Jets, I haven't seen them. Since then, I haven't seen that version of the Eagles again. That's why I like
the defense did struggle. But again, like I was telling you, I feel like every time we play the Commanders, it's like a Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah,
they're ready. It's like a playoff matchup.
Certain teams, you're just gonna get that, and it just makes me believe that certain styles make those type of fights.
And it's a division rivalry. They play us harder than they will play anyone else. Because it's a division rivalry. Respect. They know our tendencies. They play us twice a year. They already played us once.
I'll give you shout outs to y'all with your little 61-yarder. I'll give you that.
You know what? I respect it. But like I said, that ends the series for the season. We're 2-0.
Yes.
No more Commanders. Let's move on. In other news, it's Cowboys week now.
Yeah. How'd he do?
Listen. I think this is one of my most hated rivals.
I'm already calling it now.
I don't like the Cowboys. I never liked the Cowboys.
21-7. That's how I feel.
What did you say? What was the other one? You said it was 12-14 or something like that?
When?
For the Commanders, you said it was 12-14? I said it was going to be 28-14.
What was the final score?
Bro, it was horrible. It was like 30-something to 28 or something like that. They scored, like, we scored a lot, they scored a lot.
But it wasn't too far off to what I was saying.
It's going to be a close, nasty battle. Yeah, you said it was going to be 12-14 Eagles.
This one? 21-7.
21-7? All right.
That's how I'm feeling.
And it's at home. Cowboys are going to be coming to the link.
If we don't come in feeling relaxed and comfortable, play like we played like the Commanders and better, then we should have no problems.
Our offense has been rolling. Our offense has been rolling. Our defense was a little sus, but in the second half, we buckled down. We did what we had to do. Reed Blankenship, shout outs to you with the NO.
Thank you, sir.
I love how our new addition, Kevin Byard, he is a vet. He's an all-pro vet. He said, we won, but this is not the standard. We have to play together. We will play together. All the DBs will get together and figure it out. We will be better. And I'm like, you know what? I like that.
Salute.
I like the accountability. You're telling yourself, like, hey, look, we got to do better.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's literally what I just said. They're not the type of teams to get comfortable, even in
a win. Yeah, they're like, nah, this is not. I don't care if we won. I don't care how many points we put up. Yeah, we got an NO. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hassan Reddick got the sack fumble. By the way, clutch. Hassan Reddick is a closer. He closes games out. When the team needs him in the fourth quarter, bets to know that he's going to be there to close it out. But with that said, we do need to buckle down. I like the prediction. What did you say, 21-7?
21-7.
I like the prediction. I'm going to go and say 24-14. Because the Cowboys they're not slouches, bro. Even though as much as I hate them, they're not slouches. Dak Prescott has to win the game. And I don't think our defense is going to allow that. The only way they win, it's not their defense, because our offense will put up numbers. I'm not disrespecting their defense. I just know what our offense can do. If they are going to win the game, Dak Prescott has to win the game, but our defense is not going to allow that. It's going to be 24-14 Eagles. 100%. 100%. See y'all Cowboys next week at the link, 4:25 p.m. See ya.